Slifer, apologize for what?
Duel.
Princess turn 1 adds an onslaught. You guys probably want the voice acting because you guys are like that.
I said a monster. My turn's done.
It's loud enough for you guys?
I draw, punk.
I draw.
There you go. Turn 1 set from Stevie. That is quite a turn from Eugen. Eugen summoned a princess, searched onslaught, set 3, and he just drew for his turn. Does he have an out to the face down? Probably not, because he's playing cards like Offerings to the Doomed. So at this moment, he's got to think, do I just swing into the face down and hope it's not a Kummushroom? What do I do? Normal summons the Amazonas. I do think he's just going to YOLO swing.
Battle time.
Eugen is swinging in with the Amazon Swordswoman. If that is a Kummushroom, then Stevie will take the 500 damage because that is what Swordswoman does. It reflects the battle damage taken involved. Yup. This is it. What will Stevie mill?
Activates. I won't let you do that.
5 cards.
Activates.
What will he mill? This will decide the whole game right here. Oh! Oh, that's so good! Okay, that sucks. Whoa!
I won't let you do that.
It's not...
My monsters.
I mean, you could have had Marsh Leafs in that, but that's still pretty good.
Better, could have been worse.
It could have been better, but...
You gotta do better than that.
That, you know, that was good. That was good.
Activates.
I wouldn't complain. Whoa! He's got massive morphs in the main deck!
I attack your life.
Oh my Jesus. Is he going to activate Amazon Princess's effect? That was actually pretty damn ideal.
He is doing
It was
it.
very ideal. Sends the swordswoman away. No, thank you. I do not want you, swordswoman. He's going to special summon a tiger or a queen. Now, when he activates Rose Lover from the graveyard, his monsters will be immune to onslaught.
I special summon a monster.
1200 to the face.
Haven't beat me yet.
Not enough to rely. Oh, this will reliably put him out of grit range for next turn. Is this the queen? We got a swordswoman. Down to 300 life points. He desperately needs to get rid of swordswoman or it's over.
I draw.
If he special summons a Guardioch and mills a Marshleaf, then oh boy. Oh boy. Even an Econ would be good. Any way to get rid of the swordswoman. He cannot deal with swordswoman being in attack right now. 300 life, his grip is not going to activate. Guardioch, he needs a Marshleaf. He needs it. Marshleaf! He did it!
That was lucky.
Yeah, that was lucky. I mean, honestly, he milled a lot through his deck.
That's true.
Marshleaf onto the swordswoman. Does not go for swordswoman. He has Econ for game. Oh my god. He's got Econ for game. Or maybe he has his own Marshleaf just to summon and swing into it.
Here comes one of my favorites.
One of my favorites.
I summon a monster in
It's a Marshleaf. It's a Marshleaf for the suicide. Yes, he did not need it. But the question is, does he have game? Carrot Weight Champion onto the field. Econ take is for game.
I special summon a monster.
Oh my Jesus. Stevie.
Time to battle.
Stevie, he didn't set any cards. He has it. He has it.
Go. My monster attacks.
1200. Does Stevie have the Econ for game?
How predictable.
It will not banish the Guardioch because Guardioch is immune to traps. No, thank you. Econ for game. Stevie taking game 1.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Oh my Jesus.
Wow.
What did he mill? What did he destroy? That was perfect for him.
What did he destroy at the first
He
turn?
destroyed.
Offering to the Duel.
I'm gonna bring it up to them. He destroyed Offerings to the Dune, which would have protected him. He destroyed Massive Morph, which would have also protected him. Double Coup Mushroom into OTK. It was pretty much ideal, actually, if he had OTK. Now here's the reactions. All right, who are you guys rooting for?
Guys, that pyramid looks terrible.
I think it's supposed to, because it's Sylvan. Supposed to look dumb.
It's supposed to look dumb.
Eugen is going first.
I'll show you my hero's power.
Will Eugen be restarting, or will he finally like his hand?
I hope you're ready to lose.
Can you just like your hand?
Win or lose.
Some kind of indicator that you're drawing well.
Duel. My turn.
Yes, he likes his hand.
I summon a monster in attack position.
This has to be a princess. Oh yeah.
Activates.
Princess, search for any Amazon spell / trap, and he is summoning a baby tiger from the hand. Baby tiger, anytime an Amazoness monster is summoned to the field, you could special summon it from the graveyard or your hand. Added Onslaught. Onslaught's the core card of the deck that allows him to banish his opponent's monsters from the game.
I draw. I'm counting on you, buddy. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
Warrior Elimination going to the bottom of the deck. Treacherous Trap Hole, bottom of the deck.
Battle.
No luck
This.
for Stevie.
My monster
Stevie's
attacks.
luck has ran out for game 2.
I activate a face down card.
Onslaught will make sure that the Marsh Leaf is banished while taking out the princess. Attack goes through.
Won yet? I don't think so. My continuous trap activates. My turn's done. My turn. I draw.
Open field for Stevie. Remember, he's playing Grit, and Amazons are not a quick deck. They can't really push for game like this usually. Even so, his skill called Grit, it allows him, based on his current life points, 4,000, it gives him an 85% chance to be immune from losing the game.
Battle.
It does not mean he did not draw a monster. He could have drawn a monster, and he's going to use it with Onslaught.
You haven't beat me yet. My continuous trap
Yep,
activates.
Onslaught, special summoning a monster from the hand during the battle phase.
I special summon a monster.
Queen!
I got this in the
Swordswoman, 2,000 to the face.
Your life points
And when you
direct.
summon with Onslaught, you get that temporary 500 attack bonus. At 1,400 life, what is his chance to
My
grit?
turn's done. This isn't looking good.
His chance
My
to
turn.
grit at
All I need is a
14
chance.
is...
I draw.
He has about a
Here comes one of my
30%
favorites.
chance to grit.
I summon a
30% chance to
monster
not
in
lose the
attack
game.
position. Time to battle. Go.
Once
monster
again, a
attacks.
very weak play from Stevie.
Check out my face down card.
Oh
I
boy,
activate a
Stevie's
quick
gonna
play
lose this
spell.
one. There's how could he come back from this?
End my turn. I see you
I was
quaking
like
in your
30%
back
chance.
and forth.
My turn.
Game 1.
Yeah, game 1 was
Yeah.
fast, game 2 is fast.
All right. Do you guys want him to grit or not? Doesn't matter, because you're from the past and we're from the future.
My continuous
No
trap
grit.
activates.
This is gonna banish.
Nice. I'll finish. you
30%
fast.
chance.
My monster
Grit.
attacks you directly.
No grit. Finish him.
No.
No grit. No. We saw
That's
some.
so one-sided, but
Yeah, that was one-sided. We
Whoa,
saw
you're
grit
so
happen at 1,100 life points in a
Winning's
previous
never
duel
easy.
today.
I win. I wish you could see the loser look on your
Stevie,
Loser.
you loser!
wow, that was harsh, Keith.
The loser look on your loser face. Eugen at the bottom. Let's do this.
It's a part of skill. Haha. Watch closely, dweeb.
Stevie, loser.
Did not like his hand. Not good.
Step right up to get
Eugen
smacked
is
down.
going first
Time to throw
again.
down. Win or lose, let's have fun. Duel. My turn. I set a monster.
Oh, that is not a turn 1 princess. Not what you want as an Amazoness player setting. No, you want to summon princess. You want to get that search. You want to get that easy +1.
My turn's done.
At least Stevie did not set any back row. There's still hope for Eugen. Maybe a side deck card to deal with the face down Mushroom.
Summon a monster.
Tributes for the queen.
I set a card face
But
down.
does he have a face down card to deal with the Mushroom, or he's just YOLOing it? YOLO, do you at least have an onslaught? No onslaught.
Check out
Chalice!
my face down card.
Chalice to stop the Mushroom. Mushroom would mill 5 cards, but Chalice is negating its effect after the flip. You could use Chalice in the damage step to negate its effect.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. Now Queen, why is Queen so good? Besides her big feat, she's really good because she can't be destroyed by battle.
End my turn. Oh yeah.
All
It's
right,
my
let's do
draw.
this.
I set a monster.
I think this is an econ take. Oh, it's not. I was expecting a Rose Lover econ take.
It was nothing.
It was nothing. Is this Mushroom round 2? Mushroom round 2?
A card.
Oh, he set a card, so it's not a Chalice. Does he have another Chalice?
I attack with my monster.
Not a Mushroom. It's a carrot. Now, this may seem bad for Stevie, but if Stevie has a Rose Lover in his hand, he could have just set off his whole turn next turn. He could send the Rose Lover to the grave, special summon Carrot, special summon a Guardy Oak.
Face down card.
Oh, he's going for some
My
damage.
continuous trap activates.
Going for some damage. 1500
No
with the Amazon
retreat.
Swordswoman.
I special summon a monster. This'll pack a wallop.
He's got to grind his life points down. You can't wait to go for game against a grit player. You got to reduce their chance to grit. Now his chance to grit went from 85% all the way down to
I draw. My monster's effect
53.
activates.
So he dropped his grit by 30%, exactly what I said. Killing the carrot weight set off his next turn. And because he didn't do it with Onslaught,
Special summon a
that's not
monster.
good.
My monster's effect activates.
All right, we're going to see why his hand was so dead. It's because it's full of Guardy Oaks.
I special summon a monster. How predictable.
Offerings to the
My
Dooms.
face down.
This is why this card is so good.
Quick play spell.
Destroyed the Guardy Oak on summon, so he's not able to mill. He is not normal summoned yet. He could tribute for his other Guardy Oak. That's why carrot weight is so insane. You could summon 2 Guardy Oaks. So Rose Lover made him trap immune, and he died to the Offerings of the Doomed.
Attack.
Carrotweight champion swinging into the Amazon Swordswoman. He's going to take 400 damage from this battle, and he has to skip his draw phase. It's not... Eugen's not really in a great position. Oh, he has an onslaught.
My face down card.
Wait, why is he swinging into this when there's a queen on the field? He's just taking damage for no reason. Now he banishes.
Pathetic. My
I think he
continuous
forgot
trap
about Queen's
activates.
effect.
My turn's
He
done.
literally swings for no reason.
Battle time. This'll pack a
Oh my god! Stevie!
That one hurt.
Stevie takes another 500 damage. He took 400 from the carrot, 500 from the Amazon, banishing the Mushroom.
My monster's
If he
effect
mills a
activates.
Marsh Leaf, he's still in the game. Oh my god! Econ!
Get it!
He
There
has...
goes nothing.
He decreases chance to grip by swinging into the Swordswoman last turn.
You gotta do better than that.
Is this
My
game?
monster's effect activates.
2100 times.
Sweet. Just what I was waiting for.
He has a 44% chance to grit. 44%
There
chance.
goes nothing. My monster's effect activates.
Will he grit? It's all down to a grit. Oh my god. Queen swinging in for game. Is he gonna grit? Is he gonna grit? 44% chance. 44% chance to grit.
If you ask nicely, I'll finish you fast. My monster attacks you
Swing.
directly.
Oh! my Grit triggered!
My turn's done.
Oh my god.
Grit!
Grit!
My turn.
Oh my
All I
god!
need is a
I
chance.
can't believe it!
I
Oh my
draw.
god. That's like the craziest thing.
Can he win this? Can he make a comeback?
Got 3 cards.
4,000 life for you, Jen.
They're upset. People are upset.
Sweaty Mills.
I said a monster.
Oh man.
Oh no! If that's an econ, he had no good way to really econ. Look at that. He is just laughing.
Set a card.
Oh, he did not draw a monster. Can he handle another Ku Mushroom? I don't think he has another Ku Mushroom. Did we go through all 3 Ku Mushrooms?
I think so.
Right? Ku Mushroom milled 2 Ku Mushrooms? I'm not 100% sure.
No, yeah, Ku Mushroom turn 1. and
This
then Ku
could be a Ku Mushroom then.
Mushroom.
This could be a Ku Mushroom. If it's a Ku Mushroom, it's
No, it's not a Ku Mushroom. It's impossible. He had Ku Mushroom turn 1, and then that Ku Mushroom.
Treacherous Trap
My
Hole!
face down card. My trap activates.
It's gonna destroy his own monster and the queen.
My turn's done.
He destroyed a Rose Lover. Rose Lover could special summon from his hand. He is still in this. He manipulated the top 3 cards of his deck.
My monster's effect
Rose Lover
activates.
right away. Rose Lover into
One of my favorites.
One of his
Special
favorites.
Summon a monster. My monster's effect
Guardioak.
activates.
Top 3 cards of the deck. What is it? Rose for next turn. Guardioak's gonna pick up. He's got the setup for next turn. Jen has to top a card or he loses. This is it.
Top the swords.
This is it. If he tops a swordswoman, yeah, it's over. But he needs a swordswoman. I don't know what else he could draw here. He already has a swordsman in the grave. A Herm Tree is coming up next turn. Not looking good for you, Jen. This could be a willpower. I mean, how long would he set that? It could be a willpower.
I said a monster. Let's battle. Take this.
If it's econ, that's no
My
good.
monster
Not
attacks
anymore.
you
No
directly.
good. If that's a willpower, he could get Princess and search willpower. He could do Princess, willpower, or 2 Amazon Swordswoman. That's like 1, 2. That's like 6 cards he could
Out
draw.
of 13.
Yeah. He really needs 6 of his cards. Maybe Jen has willpower right now, and he's just trying to comprehend that did he just really just win again? Did he win a second MCS?
Is that what you think's
Did he?
happening?
Maybe he's checking the graveyard. He's checking. Oh, he's
I said it was an
econing,
econ.
econing.
I activate a quick play spell.
All I
Oh,
can
boy.
do is end my turn.
Oh boy.
boy.
If he summons Princess will be bigger than the Guardioak through the effect
Summon
of.
a monster in attack
You did get a
position.
monster.
Wait, he summoned it. He didn't special summon it. Oh!
Defense
He
now.
put econ in defense now. He needs the. Oh my god!
Need to econ
Oh
that.
Jesus! Oh no! Jen's gonna lose.
Done.
He's gonna mill 3 with Guardioak.
My turn.
The econ killed him.
He didn't need econ.
No! If he he's gonna mill a Marsh Leaf. He's gonna mill 4 cards. If one's a Marsh Leaf, he loses.
My monster's effect activates.
Oh no! No! Stevie is your MCS 8 champion.
My monster's
Oh, the
effect
econ
activates.
killed him.
My monster's
No!
effect activates.
Marsh Leaf.
My
Finished.
monster's effect
Rose Lover.
activates.
Herm Tree.
I'm counting on you, buddy.
Congratulations,
I
Stevie,
special
on
summon
winning
a monster.
MCS number 8 with Sylvans.
Battle. Oh, you're going down. Direct attack.
You wise guy.
The hero always wins in the end. Direct attack.
It's over! Here's for the reactions, guys.
Impossible! How could I lose?
Sweet! You gave me quite a challenge. You might just be the second best duelist here.
The second best duelist here. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. All right, let's read the subs and all you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here for this MCS. We're gonna have Decklists. We're gonna have a player interview with Stevie. Stevie's gonna say whatever the hell he wants. Kappa of all trades, Prime for 4 months. 4 months of my mom's friends, dogs, Amazon Prime for a free sub. Thank you, Kappa of all trades. ! Prime's a free way to sub. Join the MCS yourself. Join the weeklies, join the Discord, join the anytime tournaments. Thank you, Kappa of all trades. I appreciate that. Thank you to your mom's friends, dogs, Amazon Prime. Puna Carthage. Puna Carthage, thank you for the Prime for 2 months. He says, almost gay for you, baby. Yes, come to me, Puna Carthage. 1 more month and you're officially gay. Thank you, Puna Carthage. All right, MCS number 8. Tournament information. If you want to participate in future tournaments, join the DuelLinksMeta Discord, !Discord. Saturday it was 7 rounds, capped at 140 players. That perfectly made it so all X2s would top. All of them, and 1 X3 got in too. Best of 3 Swiss, 1 deck with a 5-card side deck. You could view the full standings here. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. All right, and yeah, you guys could comment below if you have access to the website. Top 16, Mock Dragon with Grit. I'm just gonna go over anything that's not standard with the other deck list. So this is gonna be real quick. This is not gonna be a bore. So top 16, Mock Dragon. The main deck, it's so standard. There you go. It looks just like Billy Break's Meta Weekly 19 deck list. All right, he's got Gyoku, Day of the Witch, Warrior Elimination, and he's got Ultimate Providence. Obviously, you take out the Treacherous Trap holes for the Providences. Top 16, yay hey. 1 Paladin, 3 Swordswoman, 2 Tiger. Zing Zenzu, that's pretty cool. He's got a Needle Ceiling and probably did not use it. Needle Ceiling is for Girja, and so is Lava Golem. He was afraid of Girja, and he probably didn't play it all day. Good stuff. Deflector, different dimension ground, good stuff. Deflector we saw was used against Spellbook of Fate. Shoot My Mantlet, top 16, Sylvans. The deck looks the same as the last deck we just saw. So standard, it works. Don't fix what's not broken. He's got Tribute to the Doomed. Remember, I told you guys to play Tribute to the Doomed. Not play it, but to use your ticket on Tribute to the Doomed, or Cosmic Cyclone, or Divine Wrath. That's your top 3 pick for your dream ticket. All right, KO. He's playing Providence with Treacherous Trap Hole. Very bold, good. Because you know what? The games are so quick. If you draw Providence early, maybe you could just win with it. Or if you draw Treacherous early, it doesn't really matter that you have a Providence in your deck somewhere, because now you get to use it on top of the Treacherous. Good stuff. Now we have -1 with his Masked Hero deck. So standard. Very standard monster lineup. Very good. Added in a Treacherous Trap Hole. The interesting thing about this deck is lack of enemy controller. He's playing only 1 enemy controller in favor of 2 Cosmic Cyclone and 2 Chalice. He's got Offerings to the Doomed in the side. Offerings to the Doomed, we saw how well that worked against many decks. That killed off Queen, killed off the Spellbook Magician so they can't use Fate, and it killed off Sylvan monsters like Guardioaks before they mill. Top 16 Sturban with the 30-card Spellbook deck. 1 Reaper of Prophecy, 2 Destroyer, 3 Fool of Prophecy. Fool of Prophecy! That's more like it. We got 2 Spellbook of Life, all right. 3 Eternity, 1 Power, 3 Master, 2 Crescent. All right, this is a Grass is Greener deck. The core card is this card. to mill all this good stuff into the grave. He really does not like Amazon or Masked Heroes with this. And he's got 2 Offerings of the Doom on the side. All right, Offerings of the Doom, seeing some play. Another 30 card spellbook deck, and it looks the same as Sturban's deck. Very good. But it has a Monster Gate. Monster Gate, I like this. If I played this, I would play Monster Gate because Monster Gate helps. It's kind of like a 4th grass that's greener. I like it. Good stuff. He's playing 2 power, 1 crescent. All right. Neg do zap with the Amazons. Oh, he's playing Amazon's Fighter. That is definitely not standard. Also, he's playing Amazoness Heirloom. Amazoness Heirloom, you could search it with Amazoness Princess, equip only to an Amazoness monster. And only when you attack do you get to destroy the monster that you attacked, regardless of it being bigger or not. And also, it protects your monster from battle once per turn, even on your opponent's turn. Got Super Rush. Super Rush is good for the mirror match. Definitely good for the mirror match. Treacherous Trap Hole. Neg do what? It's not bad, actually. You know, now that I think about it, it's not so bad because your onslaughts are going to stay on the field as long as you do not use Princess's effect to send them to the graveyard. And usually they Cosmic Cyclone the onslaught. But only 2 onslaught. Interesting. He's got a Zing Zenzu. Very good for the mirror match. Top 8. Now we are in the top 8. Brendan BB Team Ghost. Thank you, Brendan BB Team Ghost. He's playing Restart, not playing Grit. Very interesting. So we got 3 Ku Mushrooms. Okay, we got the Sphere Kribo. That's interesting. 21 cards. So I'd say the 21st card is the Sphere Kribo. Got a Cosmic Cyclone. Otherwise, the rest of the deck is quite standard. Acid Rain for Girja, and there weren't really Girja in the tournament. Ooh, Soul Exchange. That's interesting. K-Row, here is the alien deck you should be playing. He dominated all day. Yes, like I said, he did get dominated by a spellbook player, but spellbooks get dominated or they dominate. So there is no in between. You can't measure how good a deck is versus how well you do against spellbooks because they're going to smash you or you're going to smash them. The 30 card spellbooks. That's how I kind of think about it. You can go in between if they don't draw grass is greener and they don't do the Reaper plays and they're just doing the regular spellbook plays. But otherwise, that's kind of how it goes. 2 Overlord, 3 powerful Rebirths. So this is kind of controversial because of Onslaught being in the game. Onslaught banishing the monsters. It's kind of hard to get Rebirth off, but like I said, with Recombination, it's easier to get your monster in the grave. And he's playing 2 Cosmic Cyclone plus Super Rush. So he is already anti-Onslaught. We caught K-Row earlier in the tournament with Mystic Swordsman level 2. That destroys Ku Mushroom before flipping it. Good stuff. You got the Snipe Hunter, you got some Warrior Eliminations. Suguru from Japan. Very standard deck. There you go, Sylvan. This is how to play Sylvans. Play it like this. Good stuff. Very well built. Cosmic Cyclone, True Nade, some Providence. A lot of people have just like the same deck and side deck almost. It's like they all trained for the tournament together. Billy Break. So that's Grit. Grit is very good. Grit prevents you from dying. It's like an 85% chance to not die. If you have 4,000 life points, you end the game with 1 life. Billy Break. Billy Break, top 8. Very good. Playing Grit. And I think this is the exact deck he played for the Meta Weekly. Good stuff. And same as the deck below it. They're all playing the same Sylvan deck pretty much. So if you want to play Sylvans, this is how you play it. It's got Zombie World, Warrior Elimination, DNA Surgery, Providences. Good stuff, good stuff. So Zombie World could be good against spellbooks because they can't use Spellbook of Fate. So you play Zombie World, they need a spellbook monster. Is Master need a spellcaster on the field? I think you can't Master either. So very interesting way to counter spellbooks. I'm curious to know if it won him games. Now we have top 4. It's the spellbook deck you've seen before. They're all pretty much copy pasted. When you see a trend like this, I'm so happy for this MCS. Oh my god, when the top deck lists all look the same, when I know so many deck lists were so different, it just shows that the best decks and the best players did well. Because if we keep seeing the same deck list, obviously this is the way to play it. Obviously. Look at it. We saw this already. Good stuff. Restart. 30 card spell books. Just like this. Got Offerings to the Doomed in the side. Very nice. So is Offerings to the Doomed just a side deck card? Are we not going to see it for the KC Cup? And by KC Cup, I mean the region representative qualifier. Who knows? Where are all the masked heroes? It looks like they all got knocked out. Once again, Sniffus. The same spellbook deck, but a little bit different. He's got a Tricky and a second Reaper instead of 2 Destroyer. Very small tweaks to it. These are like techs. He teched in the Tricky, not a real big difference here. Okay, very good. Standard. Triple Cyclone with the double Sphere Kribo. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, I see a straight flush. Who's that from? Eugen! Eugen, the only one playing Offerings to the Doom in the main deck. Did we not have any mass? We had a mass hero earlier. He just didn't have Offerings to Doom in the main. All right, second place, Eugen. Very good. Princess, Queen, standard, standard, standard. He's got 1 Sage in the main deck. I think he's the only Amazon's player playing Sage in the top 16. Very good. He's got 2 massive morphs. Eugen, what are you doing? You're gonna start a trend. Now everyone's gonna play massive morph. What have you done? How could you? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Now you're gonna have to deal with massive morph. It's not my fault. It's Eugen's fault. Massive morph in the KC Cup, the region representative, and on the ladder. Enjoy. Have fun. Dealing with massive morph. I recommend you forbidden chalicing the Amazon swordswoman when he double boosts up the monster. And Offerings to the Doomed. Watching him play with Offerings to the Doomed was great because it really did do well for him. It worked out great. I'm kind of sold on Offerings to the Doomed in Amazons. Straight flush for the mirror match. Oh, that is brutal. Brutal straight flush. Very good. And it's, yeah, I know a lot of you hate on Sylvans, but because the meta is diverse with Sylvans, a deck that plays literally almost no back row versus decks that play all back row, that's why we don't have cards like this. You guys would just be complaining about a different kind of meta. You complain about Sylvans, okay, fine. We don't have Sylvans, now everyone's playing straight flushes and Zing Zenzus and crap. So, very interesting, good stuff. Thank you, Eugen. And the first place deck list, the best way to play Sylvans. Stevie, first place. Good job, Stevie. He's playing Grit. And it is the same exact Sylvan deck that everyone else is playing. Do not fix what isn't broken. Good job, Stevie. You got first place. You did it, buddy. You did it.